What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be going over the PCV system and the way I routed my catch cans on my 2008 C6 Z06 here. I've had a few people message me asking about it in a previous video, so I just thought I would go over it. And I got to pull these mounts off that I made anyways because I put them on about a year and a half ago and never did pull them back off to get them powder coated or painted or anything. So they're rusting. I need to pull them off, sandblast them, and powder coat them. So I called up Motion Raceworks, told them I didn't want to reroute my PCV system back into the intake and I wanted to vent to the atmosphere. So I put a plug down there on the port that comes out of the intake right there. And then I have two Motion Raceworks catch cans. One has two inlets and this one back here only has one. I told them that I had to do something with the dry sump tank over here, which I got one line that comes out and runs down over to this can, and then the other hose hooks into this valve cover over here. And then I have another hose that goes from that valve cover over there, connects to this can right here. I did have this port plugged, but obviously that plug fell off. So there's my mounts. I got one that mounts underneath the fuse box here. And then this other one is just a real simple 90-degree angle that I could put a bolt in the front of the head there and then mount the can. I'm going to disconnect the battery since I am going to be moving around the fuse box a little bit, and then I'll show you guys the mounts once I get them pulled off the car. Alright, so I got the mounts off. As you can see, they're rusting. But this one here is the one that goes underneath the fuse box. I just loosen up both of them bolts, and then there's one, you've seen it in the inside of the fender well. You could probably get it off without pulling the wheel off, but I went ahead and pulled it off so you guys could see better. But there's the mount. You just loosen that fuse box, lift it up, and then you set this down on top of it, and then put your fuse box back in, and then you got your two nuts and that bolt underneath to hold it in. So there's that one. And these are just, I mean, we didn't gusset them or anything. They're kind of flimsy, but it's I mean, it's just holding your catch can. It's not going to go anywhere. So even when they're in there, you know, if you need to bend them a little bit one way or another, you kind of can, and then they'll just flex with any vibration. This is the one that mounts to the head. Obviously, you just got a top and a bottom bolt, and then you can mount your can whichever way right there. Mounts look great. They're not real noticeable, which is what I wanted, and everything looks pretty well factory. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching.